In The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug, the dwarves wanted to enter their ancient home in the lonely mountain to find a precious jewel. There were two problems. It was an impenetrable fortress on an isolated mountain, and it just happened to be occupied by a dragon, Smaug. A frontal assault would be deadly, so they hired the Hobbit, Bilbo, to sneak them in the back. Even that wasn't easy, but eventually they got in and came face to face with the dragon. They weren't able to harm him, but his arrogance proved his undoing when he attacked a village at the base of the mountain and was killed while mocking them for weakness. Arrogance, hubris, and a sense of invincibility led to the death of Smaug. Pride has a tremendous sway on people, and apparently dragons aren't immune to its lure. The story is entertaining, but in the end, it's just fiction. However, in real life, there are many examples of the same attitude leading to the fall of people and cities. One such example followed the reuniting of Israel under the leadership of David. Needing a centrally located city for the capital, David chose Jerusalem. However, the ancient city of Jerusalem sat high on a rocky mountain, surrounded on three sides by sharp cliffs and high walls. So, when David and his men arrived, they laughed at them, boasting that their blind and lame could keep David out. Now the king and his men went to Jerusalem against the Jebusites, the inhabitants of the land, and they said to David, "You shall not come in here, but the blind and the lame will turn you away," thinking, "David cannot enter here." 2 Samuel 5, verse 6. They were right in that a frontal assault would have been a deadly disaster for David and his men. But they were very wrong in their thinking that David cannot enter here. Verse 8 revealed how David had his men sneak into the city by crawling up the sewer drain, and according to 1 Chronicles 11:6, Joab led the way. Once they got inside, they opened it for his army to enter, and David took the city. Despite their prideful boast, the text tells us, nevertheless, David captured the stronghold of Zion, that is, the city of David. 2 Samuel 5, verse 7. Their city, which they boasted the lame and blind could protect, became known as the city of David. Have we learned from those examples, or do we keep repeating them? If we're not sure, just watch the news reports filled with stories of sin and its consequences, and then look in our own heart. If we find arrogance, hubris, and a sense of invincibility have taken root in our heart and think that sin can't enter into our lives, well, let's not be surprised then when our inevitable fall comes. It will, unless we cut it out and fall before King Jesus in complete submission. The choice is yours. Will you boast in yourself or believe in Jesus? Thanks for watching today's Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until next time, this is James from McClenny, hoping you have a great day.